Hey friends, welcome back to my page. Today we are going boating with one of our best friends. He's taken the Shotzi out. That's the name of his boat. I absolutely love it. Here's Roy back in the boat up into West Branch. That's a local lake nearby where we live. So he's slowly backing it in and we were getting it unhooked and prepared and ready to go out on the water. His son Little Roy was with us helping my husband unhook the boat. We are familiar with boating and we're experienced boaters because we owned a boat of our own, but we are going out on our best friend Roy's boat. There's his son Little Roy and my husband, and we are unhitching it and getting it ready into the water. And Roy went to park his truck. Super excited. It's a beautiful day and it's a Sunday afternoon and we are ready to head on out. So we're backing her up and getting ready to head out on the water. And now it's time to take off. Obviously we had to go slow through the buoy zone, and I'm getting relaxed and putting my feet up. Here we go. We just got done taking off and we're ready to boat for the day. Stay tuned for the other reels on our boating day. It was super fun and we're going super fast, and it was a gorgeous day out and a great day to go boating. You can see my hair going everywhere. Roy wanted my husband to drive to get us going. Hey friends, welcome back to my page. This is part 2 of our boating day with our best friend Roy and his son Little Roy. My husband was driving for a little bit. We are going super fast on the water. This is West Branch Lake in Ravenna, Ohio, and this is where we decided to spend our day boating. Roy and Little Roy are going to do some fishing. I'm going to get some tan on after we're done boating, and my husband's just probably going to jump in the water to get cooled off or sit and relax. He's driving the boat right now, and we are heading towards the place that we call the Cove. That's where Roy and Little Roy are going to try to do some fishing while I try to get some tan. But in the meantime, we're just going fast back and forth and enjoying our boat ride before we sit in the Cove and relax for a little bit. I'm trying to catch a tan, but it's really windy. My hair's going everywhere. There is my husband. Roy decided to take off on the boat, and Little Roy sitting up there with him. We are now heading to the Cove so that they can anchor and we can relax. There's his little bait for the fishing. So hopefully he catches some big fish. That'd be cool to see. My husband's back driving again. They just switched seats back and forth, taking turns as we are going out on the water. It's really beautiful out. The sun was out. It was really a hot day, so this was the best day to go on a boat ride, catch some wind, and catch. Welcome back to part 3 of our boating adventures at West Branch State Park in Ravenna, Ohio. We made it back to the Cove and we are sitting and relaxing. Roy, our best friend, and his son Little Roy are going to do some fishing back at the Cove. This is where boaters go to relax. They either lay on a float or tan, such as me. I'm at the front of the boat trying to catch a tan. Or they just enjoy relaxing on their boat, a little bit of swimming. There is a cliff where people do jump off and jump into the water. But this cove is very quiet back in here. None of the motors are running. We just anchor off and we sit and relax. But I'm really trying to get this tan. And here's me still laying out on the front of the boat while the men are fishing. And I'm just trying to catch a tan. I'm not a fishing person, but I love a good tan. There's some other boaters. It was a pretty busy day out on the water with a lot of boaters. We even saw a sailboat and a bunch of pontoon boats were out there and jet skiers. But this is the part where everybody wants to go when they just want to chill and relax. And there we are getting ready to take off. They didn't really get any bites on fish in this area, so we are taking off to do a little bit more boating before they try to park the boat in another area and try fishing in another spot. And I absolutely love when the wind catches you as you're. Welcome back to part 4 of our boating adventure at West Branch State Park in Ravenna, Ohio. So we found another spot where Roy and Little Roy are going to try to fish again because they couldn't catch any. My husband got some good video of the jet skiers and some boaters. They were out today. It was such an amazing, beautiful day, and everybody wanted to be out on the water today. It was super hot out today. These are some cool videos of these jet skiers. We used to own jet skis but sold them years ago, so now I want to get some more because this looks so much fun, and we did enjoy our jet skis when we had them. But so far, Roy caught a few fish, nothing really big, but I think it's because it was so busy out on the water today that it was hard to catch the fish. You really need to be in more of a quieter spot if you want to catch. But they were having fun and enjoying themselves, and I was still trying to catch a tan as I was sitting there watching all the jet skiers and the boaters go by. I think my husband snuck this video, but I had an amazing time. I really enjoyed this day. It was more relaxing than anything, and I think my husband enjoyed it as well. Roy and his son, little Roy, really tried hard to catch some fish, but it just wasn't happening because it was too busy on the water. But we were close to the shore area where they would normally bite, but they just got a few, nothing really big. But we continued on our day. Hey friends, welcome back to part 5. It's our final moments on the lake at West Branch State Park, Ravenna, Ohio, for our boating day. So Roy and little Roy were still fishing, trying to catch some fish, but it was too busy, so we started to take off. Roy discovered how cool it was to lay in the cubby there. It actually has a bed and a toilet in there. But he was wondering what this little hole was, and I'm like, oh, that's how you get to the top of the front of the boat. But my husband was driving. We were smacking some waves, so he had a hard time getting up there, and I think he actually cut his arm, so I felt really bad. But he was just exploring his boat. He just bought this boat, so he was excited to explore it. So he had my husband drive. But we're getting ready to pull in, and actually we caught a really beautiful sailboat getting ready to come out. So we dropped Roy off to go grab the truck, and we tied off waiting for him to bring the truck in so that we can load the boat up and head on out. We had such a fun, amazing boating day, and they enjoyed their fishing time, but we all got hungry, and this is really late in the afternoon where most of the boaters end up coming in for the evening anyway, and we wanted to head home. And we had 4 dogs that we had to let out and then head to dinner. This is Roy hooking up the boat, pulling it out of the water. We absolutely love boating on the Shotsea. That's the name of his boat. Absolutely love it. And it was such a hot, beautiful day, but we had an amazing time. So thanks, Roy, for this boating day.